Hello. Well, I loved Layla's theme. It's all one. So I've been working on this article I'm writing for Crazy Wisdom, and so this was right here. It's Rhythm is the name of the article that I wrote. And this comes from Inayat Khan, who was the author of May the Blessings of God Rest Upon You that we say every time. And this is from his, where is it? Inayat Khan, Mysticism of Sound, Volume 2, just to be, anyway. It is rhythm that makes the birds fly. It is rhythm that makes the creatures of the earth walk. And if we delve deeper into the science of rhythm, we shall find that it is rhythm which causes a certain thing to be made in a certain way. Now, this was from the early 1900s, so the language is old-fashioned, and this was his second language. This was taken from lectures that he gave and that were taken down. Why should rhythm have such an influence upon us? Because we ourselves are rhythm. The beating of our heart, our pulse throbbing in the wrist or head, our circulation, the working of the whole mechanism of our body is rhythmic. And he goes on, okay. The rhythm has a great influence upon the state of a man and woman's mind and body, and the rhythm can be kept even by keeping the rhythm of the breath even. For the breath is like the pendulum in a clock on the movement and rhythm of which the regularity of the clock depends. So on the rhythm of the breath, the order of the body and mind depends. Contemplation sets the heart in rhythm, which makes even the circulation of the blood regular, and the pulsation and the whole mechanism of the body become rhythmic. When the mind is also set in the rhythm by its awakened response to tone, the Sufi's whole being becomes musical. This is why the Sufi can harmonize with each and all. The work that a Sufi considers his or her sacred work has nothing to do with any particular creed nor any particular rhythm. It is only this simple thing, to be in rhythm with life's conditions and to be in tune with the infinite. One of the examples of these rhythms, again, a similar quote, the whole universe is a single mechanism working by the law of rhythm, the rise and fall of the waves, the ebb and flow of the tide, the waxing and waning of the moon, the sunrise and the sunset, the change of the seasons, the moving of the earth and of the planets, the whole cosmic system and the constitution of the entire universe are working under the law of rhythms. Cycles of rhythm with major and minor cycles. Now, as an example of that, how we're all in tune with one another, it's all one. I got a pop quiz, and you kind of ruined it with the talk about when the kirtan's going to be. Who knows what cycle of the moon we're in now? Who knows? Yes? Waxing. Are we half waxing? Okay, very good. So that was two people who knew. What's that? Did you know, this is, I'm just fascinated, that during the cycle of the moon, there's 4 quarters of like breath and of the solar cycle. The first week of the new moon, we're all having a neurological burst of I can't say it. I can say it at home, I'm just nervous now. Acetylcyclone. Thank you. Say it. Thank you very much. Anyway, during each quarter of the moon, each of us is having an expanse of a particular neurotransmitter, and the first one is acetylcholine. Thank you. And that neurotransmitter is associated with new ideas, making friends, and being open-minded. So in a new moon, we get a new start. The second week of the new, and this comes from the edge.org from Douglas Roscoff, PhD. I didn't make this up. The second week of the new moon is serotonin, all about getting things done, getting industrious, and reaching conclusions. So when it's almost full, I guess that's where we are now, we're getting toward full, we're all having a bit of extra serotonin. The third week of the moon cycle, we get dopamine. A lot of us are familiar with that. It makes you want to relax and enjoy being with people, not about working or getting things done. So after the kirtan, we can just chill. And the last week is norepinephrine, and makes you very analytical, organizing things, moving above the situation to figure out the structures which underlie things. So if we're all experiencing these moods mildly together, we're all experiencing the moods. So maybe it's not all about us, all about me, all about you. Maybe it's about these cycles and the oneness that we're all in. Thank you.